Mitrulara, Bandhulara, welcome to South Asia Maps. So this is your presenter, Dr. J. Reddy, Jogari Tirupati Reddy. We are continuing our AurangaZeb series. We are in part 4E. Title of the presentation today is as we are discussing Aurangzeb's sons. We are talking about Muhammad Sultan, the eldest son of Aurangzeb, who rebelled against his father. He was interned and eventually informally executed and passed away from the stage of Mughal history. And we'll be talking about that. And I have posted all these presentations in the Aurangzeb series. We are today at Muhammad Sultan, talking about Muhammad Sultan, the eldest son of Aurangzeb. And all these presentations are at South Asia Maps J. Reddy. There are around about 700 or so presentations, 780, organized into around about 75 playlists. You can pick and choose as of 2025 April, Sri Ramanavami time. Why should we know about Aurangzeb and his family? Knowing about a person and his family gives a very deeper understanding of personality of Aurangzeb, because he has left very uncomfortable legacy for us post Radcliffe time. The Radcliffe line, the Bhagirathi line, the Barak line, the disarmament of Kafirs, and physical ideological disarmament of Hindu intellectualism, rise of anti-Brahminism, later British imperialism, colonialisms, current version of secularism, all are in one way or related to Aurangzeb. Doesn't mean he was responsible, but his role as a propeller, custodian of Qawwatul Islam, the consolidation of Darul Ilami in Bharat, is played a very important role. That we discussed certain ideological aspects elsewhere across the Radcliffe line. Darul Mumini, Darul Harb, Mumins, Kafirs, non-believers, darker period, Jahiliya, uncivilized society, and Illam, their opinion, as per the Voice of India ideological think tank. You can look at it. Aurangzeb has four wives. He was born 1618, passed away 1707, round about 89 years, 90 years. He lived his 72 years of military political career, among which he ruled as a Padshah, Mughal ruler, as a Ghazi for 50 years, 25 years in North India, 25 years in South India. South India, he came to wage Ghazwa jihad against Maratha nationalist Shambhuji and successors Rajaram and so on. He has four wives, 10 children, 5 daughters, 5 sons. Dilras Banu Begum, Persian princesses, Persian Safavid origin, Nawab by Aurangabadi Mahal, Udayapuri Begum Mahal. Dilras Banu Begum, principal consort, Padshah Begum, gave born to him 5 children, Jabun, Jinath, Zubdat, 3 daughters, Azam and Akbar, 2 sons. Nawab by Begum, later she was separated, lived a lot of her years in Delhi as a separated wife. She bore 2 sons, Muhammad Sultan, Muazzam. Both rebelled against father, that's why she lost the favor of her husband. We are talking about Muhammad Sultan here, and Badrun-Nissa Begum. She passed away when she was around about 22 years also. Aurangabadi Mahal gave to Meherun-Nissa Begum, and Udayapuri Mahal gave to last youngest son of Aurangzeb Kambaksh, that we discussed elsewhere. Here is the brief life chronology of Aurangzeb. 1618 to 1707, round about 89-90 years. 36 to 44, first Viceroyalty of Deccan. 52 to 57, 58, second Viceroyalty of Deccan. Rest the crown after Battle of Samugar near Agra, 1658 May. Comes to South India too, following his rebelled son Prince Akbar, 1682 Aurangabad. Lives 25 years fighting a called Sisyphus syndrome, fruitless, endless effort of fighting against Marathas, and finally passes away in South India in Bingar suburb of Ahmednagar on the Balghat Plateau. He dies away 1707 February and buried in Aurangabad. That is about the emperor. 1639, during the first viceroyalty, his son was born. He was the second child, first eldest son born to Nawab boy Begum, Rajouri princess, that is Jammu and Kashmir region of Dogras territory. He was executed. He was imprisoned 1660. The post-Samugar battle, when he rebelled again against his father to join Shah Shuja, he was imprisoned and eventually executed. He was imprisoned in Salimgarh Fort. 1639, born in Madurai in the Braz territory, Abdob region of United Provinces, Uttar Pradesh, mother Nawab boy. His full siblings were his younger brother Muazzam later was successful as Bahadur Shah I or Shah Alam I post-Battle of Jejau near Agra against his half-brother Azamza. And that is the full siblings are Muazzam and Badrun-Nissa Begum. Rebelled against his father Aurangzeb, he was interned. That's the polite way of saying imprisoned. Died at Salimgarh Fort, executed 1676, almost around about 10 years after the death of Shah Jahan, 18 years after his father succeeded to the throne, Muhammad Sultan. Aurangzeb, his son Muhammad Sultan, here Prince Muhammad Sultan, Shahzada, heir apparent, are born in Mathura, 1639 December, died at Salimgarh Fort, Delhi, buried in Delhi. His wife, when his father was in the second viceroyalty, married to Patshahi Bibi, Golconda princess, and so on. And he was interned at Salimgarh Fort, that is across the Red Fort in, that is the Salimgarh Fort in Yamuna River, riverine fort. Riverine Fort, you can see a view of the Salimgarh Fort and arc bridge linking the Red Fort. Arc bridge linking the Salimgarh Fort from the Red Fort, where the prominent celebrities or important personalities, princess, prince, Shahzadis used to be imprisoned. Even the Meherun-Nissa, the daughter of Aurangzeb, was imprisoned there and she passed away there. Salimgarh Fort, a prominent fort. Aurangzeb passed away 1707, round about 1700. There are 710 million people or 700 million people. You can say drop one there, among which Bharat, South Asia, across the Radcliffe lines has around about 115 million people, 150. Same as around the Qing or Qing dynasty of China. At that time, the Europe was not industrialized. North America, they were economically very poor when compared to Bharat. So Aurangzeb ruled most prosperous land on the planet Earth for 50 years, lived 90 years, active military career round about 72 years. 72 years, we can say, practically history of South Asia is the life and works of Aurangzeb, we can say, in a broader term. We discussed about the Aurangzeb's Radcliffe line and legacy, Islamic rule in India and other places you can look at it. So that's about the Prince Muhammad Sultan, son of Nawab and Aurangzeb, who fell out of the favor of his father as he rebelled and imprisoned and Salimgarh fort, eventually executed after a couple of years. That is about Muhammad Sultan. We look at next son of Aurangzeb, the youngest son Kambaksh in the other presentations. And Mitrana, if you like the presentations, you can post your comments or any suggestions, even bring it to the notice of your friends. Your presenter, Dr. J. Reddy, South Asia Maps.